Bustin' Heads.
Spring Thunder is brought to you by Realtree, Woodhaven Custom Calls, Huntera, Federal Premium Ammunition, Bog Pod, the National Wild Turkey Federation, and Cabela's.
Welcome back to Spring Thunder. Zach and I just made it out here in Hulett, Wyoming. We're watching a bunch of deer behind us, getting ready to hopefully hear some turkeys go up to roost. But we're out here this year at the Old West Invitational Turkey Shoot. If y'all been following Spring Thunder for a while now, we've been coming to this deal and killed a lot of birds here over the years. It's really unique how they put this thing together every year. We come out here and we actually draw for the ranches that we're going to be hunting, and every year we end up hunting a different area. So each year we're faced with the challenge of learning a new spot. It makes it very interesting because this is obviously beautiful country, and there's nothing like chasing Merriams in the Black Hills. So we're really looking forward to it. We're going to start hunting in the morning. Zach's up first. He's never killed a Merriams before, so I'm hoping we can get him within gun range of one. Our guide, Eric Thomas, is going to meet us at 4 a.m. These turkeys out west like this will gobble super early sometimes, so we want to be in the woods and ready for them. The weather's supposed to be perfect for the next couple of days. They've had good hatches out here in the last few years. Last year they had a bunch of jakes here in the general area around Hulett. So from what we've heard tonight, visiting with folks in town, is that there's lots of 2-year-old gobblers this year. So the next 2 days should be pretty interesting here chasing Merriams. You don't want to miss it.
It's our first morning in Wyoming, and Aaron and I are with Eric out here. We got some birds gobbling pretty much in every direction, and I'm pretty excited. We're close to, it sounds like, what, 2 birds over here? Yeah. And it's my first time hunting Merriam, so awesome country. Hopefully they work in this morning. Been working in on these birds, and been just calling to them, easing through the woods here, and I eventually spotted one of the toms strutting out here, and it looks to be at least 5 hens and 3 toms out here. They're working to the right, and they're eventually going to go behind this little hill, and that's probably when we're going to make our move to get set up. I think he's gonna do it.
I think he is too. Just may take him a little bit.
Well, we got set up on these turkeys. We've just been watching them go back and forth up on the hill. And we had one hen break off. When she broke off, she came right up past her decoys, and about that time, I noticed that one of the strutters pushed one of these toms kind of away from the rest of the hens. As soon as that strutter went across the hill, we called, and he looked up here and he's coming right towards us. He's probably 200 yards out still, but he's coming. Still walking towards us, right?
You still see him there.
Oh, there he is right there. shot right now as I swing hard to the right. Oh, this other one's coming too. Tom? Yeah, the other one. Which one? Where's the other one? Coming right towards us. Right at the cedars. Want me to right now? I think I can kill him from there. If you got him. I didn't know that was gonna work. That was one of the more stressful shots I've ever had. A lot of color. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Well, it finally panned out after probably about 2 hours of hunting these turkeys. And as you saw, these birds are really henned up. And there was at one point 5 toms up there with probably 4 or 5 hens. But we just stayed patient, kept watching them, and eventually one of those hens broke off. She came right up past us, and she must have just been going to nest. And then when we called, that hen answered us. And when that happened, one of those birds perked up, started coming right towards us. But really the key is just being patient, and luckily we were able to watch these turkeys, so we knew what was going on the whole time. But if you're hunting henned up turkeys, just be patient, and eventually, throughout some point of the day, they're gonna start filtering out. We still got a lot of daylight left, so Aaron's gonna grab the gun and we're gonna get after another one. We're getting risky here.
Yeah. Eric, we might have been, we just ate breakfast, walked up the hill maybe 50 to 100 yards. We were cruising up the hill, and Eric and I are sitting there talking about elk hunting. And boom, one gobbles right on top of the hill. The problem was, he came around that tree the first time, he could see that decoy out there. Eric's got his hen decoy out, pointed straight at us, which is a great technique because it forces those turkeys to try to cut her off. You know, so he started coming straight at that decoy, and he cleared that tree out there at 25 yards, and we've got the sun beating down on us right here. And he saw us and went back. So I was telling Zach, I was like, as soon as he clears it again, we got to kill him right there. And man, that was cool, boy.
See, he came out and he cleared this tree. Y'all look back where we're set up here. This turkey came out right here where I'm sitting, and he was looking straight down there at that log. And like I said, we had the sun beating down right on us. And ideally, midday like this, you want to be in those shadows. But he gave us another chance out here, about 30 yards. That third degree absolutely poleaxed him. That was a super quick hunt for our second bird of the day. Second Merriam's out here in Wyoming, hunting with Eric Thomas. And boy, have we been on the turkeys today. This is a classic example of turkeys right in the middle of the breeding season that got hens first thing in the morning and then eventually start breaking up throughout the day. Because this morning they gobbled good on the limb, but then once they flew down, they got really tight-lipped. And that's just a sign of henned up gobblers. But if you just stay with them and stay out here, man, mid-morning could be the ticket. We were cruising up this road. We haven't even made it, but about a quarter mile from the truck, if that. And we just heard this bird gobble as we were walking, knew he was close, so we had to throw together a setup real quick. But just keep that in mind if you're dealing with henned up turkeys, whether they're Merriam's, Rios, Easterns, Osceolas, whatever. Hunt them all day if you can. Stay out here and keep after them, especially during that mid-morning time. Zach killed his at 8:15, and what is it, probably 10 o'clock now?
Only 9:30 now.
9:30, and we've got another one down, and there's other birds gobbling in the area. So that just goes to show you that when those hens start to lay and they break up from these gobblers, they can become very susceptible to calling and decoys during the middle part of the day. Getting ready to head back to Iowa. It's our last morning out here in Hulett, Wyoming for the Old West Invitational turkey shoot. And as usual, we got on piles of Merriam turkeys out here. It was an awesome trip. Wish we could stay longer. I always hate leaving this place because it's one of the coolest areas that we get a chance to hunt every year. If you've never killed a Merriam's turkey, or if you're looking for a good Merriam's hunt, you need to come out to the Hulett, Wyoming area and check in the Old West Invitational turkey shoot. I mean, they've got tons of birds out here in the Black Hills, especially this year. And man, hunting them is just one of the coolest things you can do. That's going to do it for this week's show. If you're not already a member of the NWTF, please click on the link in the corner of our screen, go over their page and become one. But thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Monday for the next episode of Spring Thunder.